serial killers get caught 45 years later. He might be Joe Goldberg.
Hi, good morning. I'm so sorry. I'm super embarrassed.
Yeah.
Hi, puppy.
Let me get.
This man is 74-year-old John Arthur Getrew, an elderly homeowner in Hayward, California. What he doesn't know is that he's speaking with an undercover officer closing in on a decades-old secret, and things are about to take an unexpected turn.
I was turning around in your driveway and I accidentally hit your car.
Which one?
The one parked in the driveway. Do you want to maybe take a look to see if we should exchange insurance information?
Take a peek.
Oh man, I'm so sorry. So embarrassing.
Sheriff's office. Yeah.
Yo,
Yeah, be on your back.
she set his ass up, bro. She set his ass up, my nigga. Yo, oh yeah.
This car. What?
Set his stupid ass up.
Anybody else in the house? No, my wife's at work.
Deputies give John a routine
Yeah,
pat-down
yeah,
before
yeah.
he's led to the front seat of a police vehicle.
Take a seat. You want to rest on that seat?
You're gonna close the door, make sure the dogs.
Yes.
We'll take care of your dog.
Okay.
Yeah.
Though he hasn't been told why he's been arrested, John applauds the deputies for the ruse.
Good line for coming out of the house. Get that guy out of the house.
Months earlier, cold case investigators in Santa Clara County
Nigga, that's the
reopened a
method,
murder
bro.
case that had remained
He trying to be their friend and shit. No, my nigga. You going to prison, my nigga.
unsolved for 45 years. DNA from the crime scene was
Damn.
compared to a public database, allowing investigators to trace a family tree and identify John, a husband, father, and former Boy Scout leader, as the primary suspect. Investigators bring him in for questioning, hoping to uncover the truth. Is this devoted husband and father simply the wrong man? Or has his carefully lived life been a cover for something far more sinister? The following is based on official police
Oh, bro,
records,
ass
and most of
45
the
years
footage has
later.
never been seen before.
So I'm Sergeant Cortez, okay? I'll let you know what's going on and why you're here today,
Yeah,
okay?
I'd like to know.
Yeah, absolutely, of course. Before I let you know what's going on, I just want to get your personal information. Just confirm your name. Your full name is John Arthur
Getrew.
Getrew?
Getreu.
Okay. Were you ever in the military?
No.
No. Have you ever been arrested in the past?
No.
John shares basic information about his past and childhood, revealing that he was born in Newark, Ohio, and spent the early years of his life moving frequently due to his father's long military career. He spent a significant part of his teen years in West Germany, where his family lived on a U.S. military base.
Now, you mentioned that you had never been arrested. And I found out something happened in Germany.
Okay.
Can you tell me about
I
that?
was arrested in Germany.
Okay, what happened with that? Can you tell me about that?
I was accused of murder.
The revelation is
Accused,
especially
nigga, you
jarring, given that
Yeah,
he's here
nigga,
today
you
on
accused.
accusations of his involvement in a completely separate murder.
Tell me about what happened. What was the accusation against you?
I killed a
It's a serial killer, bro. The realize he been caught 45 years later. This nigga making goddamn Bay Harbor butcher.
chaplain's daughter.
Okay.
And that was all I knew.
Okay. Do you remember what happened? With this young
Let me
female?
follow, bro.
No.
Get to that, gangy.
I didn't even know her.
The young girl, 15-year-old Margaret Williams, attended a dance at an American youth club one Saturday night in 1963, when John was just 18
Damn.
years old. The two were said to have met on the street
Bro,
shortly after.
Bro, I can't imagine, bro. Being 18 in 1963, my nigga. Damn, bro.
Where
Fucking
she agreed
81
to let
right
him
now?
walk her home. Her body was discovered the next day on a baseball diamond behind the club. She'd been
Damn.
sexually assaulted and strangled.
You didn't even know her? Why did they arrest you? I mean, if
Probably the next day
okay,
after they found the body, I guess.
okay. How did they tie you to this body? How did they connect you to this body?
Somebody had seen me, walk that direction or walk towards a school, or
Okay,
it was an elementary school.
okay. Did you?
Somebody
I
seen
mean, I don't know the
me,
details of what
I
happened.
don't know the details
nigga.
either, so
Okay. Did you actually meet this young lady?
that's what they say.
Though John maintains his
That's what they
innocence,
say.
he was found
He won't
guilty at
admit it,
trial
bro.
for Margaret's murder,
It is right
ultimately
now.
receiving a sentence
Nah,
of 10
for-
years in a
nah,
German
nah.
juvenile prison.
Hey,
Because
bro,
of his age at the time, he was released
My
after serving
performance on my
roughly
songs,
two-thirds of his sentence.
that
Then
shit would
he
be
walked
tough as
free.
hell, though.
And so you
Not gonna
spent
cap.
actually 6 years in prison?
I got
Something
real
like
back.
that.
Wow. And then how, after you were released, what happened?
I just was dropped off at McGuire Air Force Base, and
That
my
shit
father
was
picked me
crazy,
up, and that was it.
That was it? You came back to the
Never
United
heard
States?
a word
That
from
might
him.
be crazy
Nothing.
sick, though.
Okay.
After returning to the United
Hold on.
States, John moved to
Like, live
California,
performance, that shit would be
and in
pretty sick.
1975 was once again at the center of a serious crime.
And then at some point, there was another accusation against you about sexual assault from the Palo Alto Police
Yeah,
Department?
Palo Alto Police Department.
Okay.
That's when I was the leader of an Explorer post.
Okay. Can you tell me about what happened there?
Nothing,
Okay.
Nothing.
you know. I
It's
was
just a-
accused, interviewed, and that was it.
Okay.
Cat,
What's this allegation? I gotta ask
Cat,
you.
my nigga.
Yeah.
You know, this allegation that this young girl made against you that you sexually assaulted her. Did that actually happen?
No, not that I, not that I know of.
Oh,
And if I
what the
was,
fuck he talking
if I
about?
was
Yeah, he
arrested
gave a think
for
right, bro.
specifically that, and then not even tried, and then nothing's happened. Like I told him, nothing happened.
Yeah.
I never saw her again. You know,
Did you end up serving time for that? Do you remember?
Pop, she was dead, my nigga.
no, I didn't. I didn't serve any time that I know of.
Okay.
I
What?
can't, you know,
Okay.
it was so piddly that
You didn't serve
Did
time that you know
You
of.
weren't, didn't go to trial.
I
or
think
anything
I
like
wouldn't
that?
forget
Okay.
being in jail, my nigga.
According to multiple news sources, John was 31 years old when the teenager came forward, claiming he not
was
only
31,
assaulted and strangled her,
1975.
but threatened to
Holy
kill
balls,
her
man.
if she didn't comply. He received a 6-month sentence, serving just 30 days on weekends after 5 were suspended.
So I want to tell you a little bit about my investigation. Okay. Are you familiar with the with Palo Alto area, Stanford area, the hills in Stanford?
yeah.
You ever go out there?
They can say what? Go ahead, my nigga. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
I was
Go
a
ahead, nigga.
scout leader. I traveled all those hills.
What hills? Which hills are you talking?
Well, we were out in the Bay, Half Moon Bay Hills,
Okay.
and I traveled up through there, hiked with the boys.
Did you ever go in the hills, like in the area around Page Mill Road? Page Mill Road, like just west of Stanford?
No,
No, you never went to that area.
No.
Okay. So I'm investigating there's a murder up there in the hills.
Yeah, he know he
and,
did it though. See, I ain't gonna lie though, like
Would there be
if
any?
I ever got accused for a crime or a murder though, bro, I ain't gonna cap, my nigga. Like I would like not say shit, bro. I feel like if you like, I feel like, cause he is like a nigga like him is like a master detective, like a master interviewer. You feel what I'm saying? Like he can detect a nigga if he lying, bro. I wouldn't just say shit, nigga. I get my lawyer and shit.
that you were
fuck
ever up in
that.
those hills? No.
no.
Leslie Marie Perlov was a 21-year-old Stanford University graduate working as a law
Yeah,
clerk
he
at the
one of
North
them
County
niggas that-
Law
yeah.
Library in Palo Alto, California in 1973.
Nah,
Her
we
body
can't.
was found dumped in the Stanford Dish hiking area. A floral scarf was found tightly knotted around her neck and had been used as a ligature to strangle her to death. It was DNA found beneath her fingernails that led them to John, who at the time worked near the Stanford campus as a security guard.
Did you ever see this young lady? You know her?
If you say no,
who's that?
That's
it's a
cat,
young
my
lady
nigga.
that- investigation.
That's
is
cat,
doing,
my nigga.
She was murdered. Do you ever see her at all?
No.
She look familiar?
Leslie's 1972 orange Chevrolet Nova was found parked at the
that
gate of
motherfucker
an old
tough as hell,
quarry near
though.
Old Page Mill
For an old
Road,
school whip.
just east of where her body was found.
Do you remember ever stopping by the side of the road and looking into this vehicle?
No.
It's an orange.
Man, you never
Chevy
old ass
Nova.
don't remember shit.
No.
No, sir.
Okay. You
Either he
do
old,
you know
and
the name
can't
of
remember this
Leslie
shit, or
Perlov?
he lying, my nigga.
Leslie Perlov?
No.
No. Okay. She wasn't a girlfriend of yours.
Oh no,
Okay. I had to ask.
she's cute anyway.
Yeah, very.
That would be
very cute.
about. She'd be about 18 years old, I guess.
Okay.
At Stanford, Stanford graduate. Yeah, but that's it. I don't even recognize her.
Curiously, the sergeant hasn't shared with
Mama,
John that
it's
Leslie
too
was a
loud.
Stanford graduate.
Why do you say she's
about that?
a Stanford graduate?
Well, just by the way she dresses and all in
Okay.
this area,
Sure.
But I didn't say graduate either. I said,
Nigga, you just fucking lied, dumbass nigga. Bald head motherfucker. You just lied, my nigga.
Hasn't shared with John that.
I don't
Stupid
even
motherfucker.
recognize her.
Look at this nigga. Look at this nigga.
Curiously, the sergeant had.
She say she be about 18 years old at Stanford, a Stanford graduate. How the fuck you know that?
Hasn't
No, watch
shared
this
with
shit.
John that Leslie was a Stanford graduate.
Why do you say she's a Stanford graduate?
Well, just by the way she dresses and all in
Okay.
this area,
Sure.
But I didn't say graduate.
I didn't say graduate. Yes, you did, old head man. Bald head man. You did say that shit, nigga.
Graduate either.
Old
I
ass
said,
motherfucker.
She's a college kid.
Oh,
Yeah, see, be quiet.
This-
She
this young lady was
just be
obviously
quiet, bro.
Murdered, like I said. She was strangled.
Mm,
Would you ever think about doing anything like that?
nope.
I know that you were accused of a sexual
Yeah.
assault, right? Would you ever think about committing a sexual assault?
I have no reason for it.
And I'm going to ask you these tough questions
Yeah,
because
yeah,
it's just
yeah.
part of the investigation. When you were younger, did you ever fantasize about sexual assault?
That's what it sounds like by looking at my record.
Yeah, that's what it looked like, motherfucker.
killing a
That's what it looked
woman?
like. That's what it sounds like.
No.
That's what it is.
In this investigation, if your DNA was on this young lady, how do you think? Why would you think your DNA was on her?
Haven't the slightest idea.
Bro, if your
Would you
DNA
want
on her, what the fuck you think that is, my nigga? Oh, I don't know how. I don't know how we got there, man. Nigga, you was there, my nigga.
Was on this young lady.
He keep lying about it like he not caught
Why would
already. He
you
really
think
gets
your
caught.
DNA was on
He
her?
already caught, my nigga.
Haven't the slightest idea.
Let's see my audio right.
Were you involved in the murder of this young girl?
Nope.
As the sergeant continues to press for answers, John inches closer to a major mistake, not yet aware of what he's about to give away.
You know about DNA and how it's transferred, right?
Yeah. No,
What-
this can be how it's transferred. I can always just tell.
Okay, tell me about
Yeah,
that.
one is semen,
Okay,
one is from the mouth.
sure. Yeah.
That's the only two that I know of.
Okay.
Now, if there's some that are bodily, other than these two transferred, then it's totally different.
Okay. And you know about technology now, advances in
Technology
technology.
is getting good.
Yeah. So
They're
there's.
catching them every day. They're
Yeah.
catching
How do you think your DNA would be on a person?
Don't know.
Don't know. Okay.
Especially this person or these two persons.
What two persons?
Well, that you're talking about.
Yeah.
The two young women.
Okay. I showed you a picture of that one young lady.
Yeah. No.
Okay. What's the second young lady?
The one up on the.
Nigga just told on himself. This nigga a fucking dumbass, my nigga. Nigga just told on his whole self. This nigga a stupid man. Nigga just told on himself. He didn't say shit about two ladies. He said one lady.
Women.
Okay. I showed you a picture of that
Yeah,
one
it's
young
a
lady.
GG,
Yeah.
man. GG.
No.
Okay. What's the second young lady?
The one up on the one up on the hill.
Okay.
Yeah. There's two different places you're talking about.
Okay. What's one of them's up on the hill?
Yeah.
Okay. And then up on what hill? Well, you mentioned the hill.
Yeah. You mentioned it.
I mentioned the hills.
Yeah.
Okay. And what's the other one? Because I don't remember another one.
Well, there's the two girls. It's not both the same place.
Okay. I mentioned one girl up on the hill.
Yeah, I mean, okay, wherever she was, wherever the second girl was.
Oh, okay.
While the sergeant
He didn't
doesn't
say
yet
shit
know
about
it,
two
another woman
girls,
was found in
nigga.
the Palo Alto area in 1974, 1 year after Leslie's body was discovered. 21-year-old Janet Taylor was found dumped along Sandhill Road in the same Stanford Dish hiking area. According to news sources, she'd also been assaulted and strangled to death. The serial killer responsible for the deaths of both Leslie and Janet would escape justice for decades, until now.
I think I'm at a point in my investigation that, you know.
I'm guilty, and that's it.
Well, I'm trying, you know. Well, there's a couple things, John. Your DNA's on her.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not trying to find out who did it.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm trying to find out is why you did it.
Mm-hmm.
And I think you know more than you're telling me.
No, I wish I knew.
With
Buddy,
John refusing to admit the truth,
Your DNA
another
on the bitch,
investigator
man.
joins in the
I ain't even
effort
call
to
it a
obtain a
bitch, but
confession.
goddamn, my nigga,
And
your
the
DNA
added
owner, my
pressure
nigga.
will soon tear his lies even further apart.
They trying to lie about it. Like,
It's not an accident that your DNA got there. Your DNA and the type of DNA and where it is on the victim, there's no other explanation.
Mm-hmm.
You committed this crime. We know you committed this crime. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
What we don't know is why. And we're going to give you the opportunity to explain it to us.
You don't have to. I thought about it, and that's all I can think of. No,
Know what?
no, I'm not guilty.
Okay. Well, I'm telling you right now you are.
Okay, fine.
Okay? You had to have known this day was coming.
Yeah, I know that. Why it took so damn long.
As they push harder for the truth about Leslie, John once again lets slip that she wasn't the only one he left in the hills.
So why her?
I don't even know who she is. If that's the first girl or the one girl that's up on the hill or whatever.
he's dead, yo. He's steady talking about two girls. He only, yo. This nigga gotta be the worst criminal of all time, my nigga. Yo.
What do you mean the first girl?
Well, he said there's two people. There's two girls. Unless I misunderstood him. They were killed within probably an hour of each other and 2 hours of each other.
Nigga, this nigga ain't say shit about nothing he talking about, bro.
Or day.
What is he talking about, my nigga?
Or who knows?
Do you remember? How do you remember those details?
Some of the questions he's asked me.
Do you remember seeing any newspaper articles or media
just-
about those?
Nobody, but that girl there is not the other one that he showed me. If that's the girl there with,
Ain't
the
no other picture,
I
bro.
doubt it.
Was that
Only one
I
picture he
mean,
showed.
look at the body.
Mhm.
It could be somebody else. I don't think they're the same one.
Is that why you don't recognize her?
No,
Because that's not the girl that you
I'm
killed?
not questioning. I don't recognize her. I've never seen her.
Do you think it was a different girl that you killed and that's not the one
I
we're showing
didn't
you?
kill any girl.
You didn't kill the girl in Germany?
No. Well, that's total different. That's when I was 18 years old or younger.
In a final confrontation, investigators force John to face the mounting evidence against him.
There's a situation in Germany
Yeah.
where a girl ends up dead and you weren't there.
Mm-hmm.
Then we have a situation
Here,
here,
that was.
years later after you came back to the States, where a girl ends up dead and you say you weren't there, yet your DNA is there.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think the chances are of that happening?
I don't know.
What would you do if you were us and you were investigating this case? What would that look like to you?
There's a brick wall.
What do you mean there's a brick wall?
Well, I mean, you found out, you couldn't find out. So,
What do you mean I found out and I couldn't find
oh,
it?
nothing. I'm just let it go. I'm.
Well, you understand it's my job not
Yeah.
to let
Man,
things
his
like that
old ass is saying shit. Bro, he got caught like 7 times, my nigga. You might well go
I'm
ahead and
just
give it
let
up, my
go.
nigga.
I'm.
Well, you understand it's my job not
Yeah.
to let things like that
I'm
go,
not,
right?
I'm not I have nothing to say about it.
It's got to be quite a burden, John.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm going to put the questioning from here on, unless I'm represented by somebody in the courts.
What do you mean?
A lawyer.
You'd like a lawyer?
I like a lawyer.
Okay. Thanks, Joe.
After requesting a lawyer, the interrogation came to an end. But justice quickly caught up with 74-year-old John
Dang,
Arthur
74
Guthrie,
years old,
who
my
was
nigga.
arrested and booked into the Santa Clara County main jail with a $10 million bond.
Damn.
In January
Hey, he ain't never getting
2019,
out that joint.
DNA from the torn crotch
He ain't
of
never getting out
Janet
that
Taylor's
motherfucker.
underwear was also
Yeah, it's
determined
over.
to be a match for John.
10 men? Yeah.
In September
GG.
2021, a jury found him guilty of first-degree murder with infliction of great bodily injury in the killing of 21-year-old Janet Taylor. He was sentenced to 7 years to life in prison, finally putting a serial killer who had escaped justice for decades behind bars for good. In January 2023, he pleaded guilty to the murder of Leslie Perloff and received a second life sentence to be served consecutive with the first. According to multiple news sources, John Guthrie died of natural causes on September 22, 2023, at the age of 79. His DNA remains in the state database and will continue to be compared against evidence from unsolved murders in the ongoing effort to close more cases. If you'd like to see select new
Nigga was
videos
dead
early and help
serial
us keep
killer,
uncovering
bro.
case files that
Shit crazy as hell, my nigga.